There is and can be no excuse or justification for what has taken place. Our condemnation of such violence must be unequivocal. We have all been aware of the simmering tensions in parts of our community over the outworkings of Brexit for some months. Most of us, including those who oppose Brexit, have some sympathy for those people out there who feel betrayed. They were promised some sunlit uplands, but that was a fantasy. It was never how Brexit would end. Those in government knew that, but were more interested in their own ascent to power than the hurt and instability their deception would cause here in Northern Ireland. Instead of calm and measured leadership in the face of challenge, we have instead heard inflammatory rhetoric with threats of renewed violence bandied around by people who claim to be trying to lead others away from their violent past. That dangerous language, that foolish talk, could only ever serve to further stoke the anger. While people will claim they were speaking in metaphors, we know all too well that many others hear it literally.
There can be no place in our society for violence or the threat of violence, and it must stop. Just as it was wrong in the past and was never justified, so it is wrong now and cannot be justified. The injury to frontline officers, victims terrorised, damage to people's property, the harm to Northern Ireland's image in this, our centenary year, has taken us backwards. And no brick, no bottle, no petrol bomb thrown has achieved or can ever achieve anything but destruction, harm and fear.
The scenes over the last week have been as depressing as they are disgraceful. Whilst not all of those involved are young, it has been particularly disturbing to see another generation of young people, of children, some as young as 12 or 13, involved in violent confrontation with the police. However, my horror at that has been intensified as I watched adults old enough to be their parents, old enough to know better, standing by cheering and goading and encouraging young people on as they wreaked havoc in their own community. This is nothing short of child abuse.